Hello, welcome to February 24th, 2026. It's a Tuesday. My name is Kurt, and this is my daily Good Life meditation, a live video broadcast exercise that I do every morning at 5:30 a.m. to remember my life objectives and principles, those which I've outlined in my book, Going Alone. I also use this time to think about yesterday and how I did with the noteworthy challenges that I met. I go over my creed, and I prepare for the coming day. But I always like to say hello to my new subscribers first. Welcome to the channel. I'm Kurt, almost 62-year-old American living and retired in Shizuoka City, Japan. Nice to meet you. And a big thank you to my YouTube members and my Patreon supporters. Thank you very much. Quite a little disclaimer. This is a personal journal video, so I'm at liberty to talk about any subject that I want for as long as I want, but I typically avoid trespassing on the private details of others, and I typically avoid some controversial subjects, but I don't avoid talking about death, so that might come up. All right, jumping into it. First of all, right before I talk about yesterday, well, the one note for yesterday simply is allergies, so I might as well just talk about that. Yesterday was marked by a sudden and ambush attack of allergy reaction, more namely, more to the point. I suffer seasonal allergies here in Japan, and they hit hard yesterday, and you can probably see it in my eyes right now. I haven't recovered. It feels like a combination of a flu and getting knocked around in a boxing match. So we it was pretty good throughout the day until late afternoon. We decided to take the dogs for a walk up the valley here, up to the country, into the countryside, where all the cedar trees are, which is what I'm allergic to, sugi in Japanese. And I got about a kilometer up, and it was like getting ambushed and clobbered all at once. I turned around pretty quickly and made my way back. Yumiko and Yoko and Ollie continued on. I took Rudy with me and made my way back. Sequestered myself here in the room, turned on the air filter, and I've been hiding ever since. And in spite of the fact that I'm taking allergies, which usually have a very good effect on me, I am in awful shape. Nevertheless, so it was a tough afternoon and it was a really tough night. All things being relative, of course. It's 5:40 or so right now in the morning, and I have two lessons this morning. I will be going into town, so I'm dressed for that. I'm ready for that. I've already got all my lessons prepared. Um, I'm going to enlist my principles. Excuse me. The principles outlined in my book, namely temperance, hashtag temperance, and hashtag fortitude and reason to keep on the path that I need to be on, which is to get through the day. Hopefully, there's rain coming tomorrow. Hold on just a second. Let me replace this candle. Rain should be arriving tomorrow, which will help clear the air up a little bit. But I'll be in this condition probably until Golden Week. So last year didn't give me so bad. My first year back in Japan, I was surprised. I thought maybe I had adjusted, but maybe it was just my body, or maybe the season. I don't know what it was, but man, it's back with a vengeance. All right, let's carry on to go for my creed. 8 objectives: to be ready for death, to make good use of time, to develop good principles and maintain them, and objectives, a good creed. 4 is to cultivate good emotional reactions. Do I respond well? 5 is to perform good actions relative to my values. 6 is to recognize my limits and my opportunities so that I'm realistic in what I choose to pursue. 7 is to try to not multitask by doing just one thing at a time and doing it slowly and carefully. And objective number 8 is to maintain or to develop a life where I can walk in balance through my days to the best of my ability. Okay, let's read objective number 3: the development and maintenance of good and sound life principles. from page 249 of the hardbound edition of Going Alone, which you can read for free at goingalone.org. Oh, I forgot to check if there's any audio issues. Hi, Tim. All right, thank you. I guess none. So I'll get back to comments in just a bit. Develop and maintain good and sound life principles. There's a quote here, a Roman proverb: "Do justice and let the skies fall." I run across that quote once in a while in my reading. It's always a pleasure to see and recognize and remember where its origin. I think I even saw it in a movie once. Develop and maintain good and sound life principles. I will secure early in life good rules to live by, objectives and principles which are accurate and true. I will then dedicate some time each day to using, testing, and refining these objectives and principles. Over time, I will make a small catalog in my book of only the soundest truths I have found, which I will then number and recount each day for the purpose of further discovery and self-guidance. Finally, I will share what I have found through the example of my words and actions and my best effort of living a good and sound life. As for today, I have one simple goal: to fulfill my obligation, my decided contractual obligation to deliver 2 good lessons at school today before I get home as quick as I can and close the doors, seal myself in this room for the next 48 hours before I return to work again on Thursday to do my English club. Let's read comments. Then we'll wrap up. Tim says, "Good morning." Hello, Tim. Weather check for the UK at 8:34 p.m. is 10.1 degrees Celsius, much warmer. 96% humidity and a bright and breezy day, dry day. At last, a clear sunny day and a nice temperature too. Over here, Tim, it looks like it's hard to make out with my bloodshot, my squished up eyes, about 8 degrees maybe. Hello, okay, I'm Ray. Good morning. Kurt, 8 degrees Celsius, 75%, and a little bit of drizzling all day. I hope your allergies get tamed. Thank you. Okay, I'm Ray. Don't know if you follow Koko Lencho, another American living in Japan that just retired a few days ago. Oh, I didn't know. I don't know that person. Let me look them up. Koko Lencho. Just retired a few days ago. Congratulations to them. I will look that up, okay, Ray. Cool. Make sure I wrote it down right. Evelyn. Hi, Evelyn. Hi, Kurt. Sorry you were having a tough time with the allergies. Hi, Tim and Okuyama Ray. Thank you, Evelyn. Tim says, another reason I keep the house windows closed in the summer is because I get infested with carpet moths, which are terrible to get rid of once they get in the house. Really? Carpet moths? Tim says, hi, Evelyn. Well, let's close off today with carpet moths and well wishes to everyone all around. Hello, Japan, Monomore. I'm going to close off for obvious reasons. I'm just going to sit on my sofa here, turn the noisy air filter back on, and wait out the minutes. I'm not going to do morning exercise and go off and, like I said, do my duty. Okay, I'm going to raise this to Coco. Coco Len Cho Japan is his YouTube tag. Retired military, has kids in Japan like you. Let me write that down. At Coco Len Cho Japan. Thank you, Tim, who wishes me well, to have a great day. Okay, Marie says, take a Benadryl and have a wonderful day. Thank you very much. Take care, everybody. Be safe, but not too safe. Hopefully, I'll be in better shape by tomorrow if the rains come and clear this air up. Bye-bye. And wish me luck in my job today. Ooh.